Welcome into the Zions Bank Stadium out in Harriman for the girls 6A lacrosse state final. The top-seeded Skyridge Falcons taking on the Mountain Ridge Sentinels. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Please be joined by Kenzie Christiansen. Kenzie, rematch of a game from the regular season. Two region champions going toe-to-toe. State title on the line.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun game. I think that Mountain Ridge has a very strong lineup. And then you got the Buchner sisters over on Skyridge. So I think it'll be super fun to see, who the shining players will be tonight and how this game will end. But I think just to start it out, talking about the coaching staff, both staffs are very respectful and very humble. So I'm excited to see how much love and support they give these girls today. I mean,
that's really the question. You kind of highlighted it. You talk about the Buchner sisters. Mm-hmm. River with only 78 goals and Haven with only 73. That has been fantastic. Doesn't even describe how good they've been for Skyridge this year. And we saw them really carry Skyridge past Syracuse. Syracuse came out with a ton of momentum, and the Buchners just took it over. How do you try to stop them if you're Mountain Ridge?
Double and triple team them right off the bat. You have to have your best players face guard them. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had Lily on defense from Mountain Ridge face guarding one of the Buchner sisters. She's a strong defender, so I would not be surprised to see something like that happen. Is just having someone face guard them 100% of the time.
I'll tell you, one of the ways you can try to stop them is if Annalise Anderson just dominates the draw. She did it in the semifinal for Mountain Ridge, and she'll come out to take the opening draw. But look, this Mountain Ridge team, you got the Buchners for Skyridge, and I'm sure they respect them, but it's not like Mountain Ridge is lacking offense. You look at Morgan Mackey, 68 goals, Paige Runia with 60, Emery Clark with 68. They got plenty of offensive punch themselves.
Oh, yeah, and then our little rock star from last week, the junior, Tessa Mortensen.
Yeah.
You got strong players across this whole field, and it's exciting to see what's going to happen.
Mountain Ridge in the Sentinel red and Skyridge in the whites as we are underway here in our 6A final. Here is Tessa.
Yep, as we talked about, a little Tessa firing away already.
Bringing it up here with Mountain Ridge as that sun's setting here in Zions Bank Stadium. This is Clark. Back to X. And been a great setting all day for 45A 6A championships and first championship games at Zions Bank Stadium. Great facility. Want to thank them for hosting us here and taking care of us, getting us all set up and running. Had two great games. Looking for a third here as Mountain Ridge looking to settle in here offensively. Starting goalies today for Skyridge will be Eliza White. Is coming around here looking for a shot. Defended well. .431 save percentage for Eliza. Clark. Coming through.
Shot and goal.
Emery Clark with the goal for Mountain Ridge. 1-0.
She's starting out this game strong. They stayed steady and very fluent for the attack, passed it around, didn't take risky shots, give it back to Clark. She rolled that crease, got it to the inside. Beautiful goal for her.
Good start for Mountain Ridge. We talked about the starting keep for Skyridge today is Eliza White. How about the starting keep for Mountain Ridge? We really saw Becca put on a show in the semi against Lone Peak. That's a Lone Peak team that can score a lot, and it was just no.
Well, I just hope that Skyridge watched some film on him. She is a strong goalie. Just really analyze her and see where any weaknesses may be.
A face-off win here for Skyridge. This is River Buchner. We talked about her in the open. 78 goals, looking for 79. Good defense there by Mountain Ridge as Skyridge here setting up. Over to the wing here, the call.
Shooting space. We had a double stack defense. Was not that stick length away, giving her that shooting space lane.
This will be Kaylee Cooper, the senior.
You just have to admire. Look at all of false start.
Wow.
But I was going to say, look how tight Mountain Ridge was on every single player. There was not going to be a pass. That had to be a run-in. but unfortunately, she false started.
Want to let you know the clock you see on your screen is unofficial. We do our best to keep that synchronized with the official clock on the scoreboard here in the stadium. At times we'll start it early, stop it early, that sort of thing, to try to true it up. As Mountain Ridge coming all the way up. Big run put on here, I think, by Messina.
Billy here.
Yeah, she'll peel back here. Clark right in front. Had lost that. Skyridge possession. These two teams played in the regular season. 12-9. Skyridge got the win. And if our 5A game, which was a rematch from a regular season matchup, is any indication of how this will go, don't go anywhere.
It's going to be exciting.
Skyridge here working it up.
I mean, count me wrong, but hasn't there already been one goal?
Yes.
Okay, it's just not shown on the scoreboard.
There it is.
There we go.
They must have heard you.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, look, if Kenzie says it, you know it's right.
Of course.
That's
the
reality. Ludlow. Cameron was good in that semi as well for Skyridge. Talk about the pathways to get here. Skyridge, the number 1 seed, beat AF 17-1 in the second round, passed West Jordan 15-4 in the quarters, and then the 22-11 win over Syracuse. That was a gutty effort by Syracuse. It was just Skyridge too strong. Injuries that Syracuse has been dealing with for a long time. As here comes the Sentinels on the run. Runya with it. Page looking in front. Couldn't be cleanly handled as we get the whistle here.
Yeah, it came all the way from a step out of bounds all the way down to where we're at right now. Is it Morgan? Morgan has the ball at the moment. For the second inside for a position shot.
Yeah. Mackey coming in. Shot saved. White all over that. As the sun sets, one of the things to note, goalie's going to be looking into it, especially from that far end of the field. If I'm initiating offense, I'm going shadows in. Kenzie, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Skyridge again here trying to bring it up. Right there by Shaw.
I think with knowing that the shadows in, like you were just saying, it's just about having not just a lacrosse IQ, but a sports IQ.
Yeah. Here comes McCurdy. Trying to get around Claren.
I mean, Mortensen? Is that Mortensen?
I thought it was 14.
Oh, you're right. You're right. They just look similar. Horizontal.
Yeah.
So we've moved from the dot. Whistle start.
Skyridge working around. Here's River. Look at Mountain Ridge. Boy, they're bringing that defense out on River, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And I mean, they have Annalise back there as that backup.
Coming back with Gibson. No, that's 14. This is Haven. Haven trying to create space. Couldn't do it. Runya with it for Mountain Ridge. Boy, look at the burst here by Page. Wide. Coming around. Clark the goal.
Second goal.
2 goals for Emery Clark. Has Mountain Ridge with a 2-0 lead. Goals 69 and 70 for the sophomore Emery Clark.
I mean, she's doing amazing. You know, she's just new. But such a new player to this team. You know, only second year in. Super great, super strong, fast, strategic. Overall, just a well-rounded player, and I've talked with her one-on-one a few times. She's one of those players that is very coachable. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. What else can I do to be better? Just a very, driven young girl that is very, coachable and play.
She called you ma'am?
Yes, I felt old.
That is very polite.
It is.
It is very polite.
River. All out of love. River with the shooting space.
Yep.
Getting second inside.
And I love River there saying, hey, we're down 2-0. We're not letting this game get lopsided.
Nope.
Right, going to try to take care of things here. Good positioning here for River. Coming in. And that,
no.
Yeah.
Getting picked back up by Skyridge, though. They can't waste these small moments bringing it onto the field. What's happening?
Just set up, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Haven.
Mm-hmm.
3 Mountain Ridge defense. I mean, look at how far out. They know who the players are for Skyridge.
Mm-hmm.
Haven trying to work around. Anderson staying with. Boy, they are making her work. Getting in front. That goal moved, but nice work there by Becca to keep it out. Haven hit the turf there after the shot. Given away, in back to Haven. Missed it. Skyridge still on it here with pressure. Here's Gibson. Brooklyn. Cooper.
Look at that center. It's blocked by Becca.
River, shot. And we get the whistle here.
Shooting space. We have another great set of refs. So nothing's going to slide by them.
I love the relentless pressure here by Skyridge.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're stepping up. They have backers when backers are needed. And they're not allowing anything in. And Becca's been, saving grace there on goal. Not like nothing.
Wind up.
And another save. I mean, I see how Barge was able to get such a great college for this next year going D2. That talent shows right there. It looks like Lily running upfield with the ball.
Yeah.
Pass wide or high.
Boy, yeah, had Guyman open in the middle, but this kept by the Sentinels as Haney able to track it down. Oh, nice use of the screen there. No.
Charge. She's going to be getting a turnover.
Yeah, Skyridge will have it here. We talked about Skyridge's path. How about Mountain Ridge? The 2 seed, 22-4 over Westlake in the second round. Defeated Corner Cane 14-3 in the quarters. And then the 15-8 win over the 3rd seed Lone Peak Knights. It's a team that feels like it's just been getting stronger and stronger as the tournament's gone on. And
force through. Exactly what just happened on the other side. It'll be given over to Mountain Ridge.
And they stop the clock here with 15 and a half to go. Officials going to converse here. Maybe some different perspectives on that play.
Well, that's why we have 3 refs. Like, they're going to have every perspective of the field. Offsetting fouls, force through, and a horizontal. The ball will be going to White.
Skyridge will have it. Both goals for Mountain Ridge coming from Emery Clark, the sophomore. And so far it's been Becca Bargeron keeping things out of the net. Goalie for the Sentinels. Here's River. I mean, even trying to set a screen up top if there's 3 defenders there.
Nice.
Doesn't free up a lot as they work back to X here.
I mean, they have such, this is not a lack of Skyridge's, ability to have a great offense.
They've had good looks.
Yeah, exactly. Mountain Ridge has had strong defense, but Becca's been that saving grace.
But I love the find there. Look, we've talked about they brought defense out on River and on Haven, but it's really been the defensive structure. It hasn't even mattered if it's River or Haven. It's everybody they've brought up.
Every single player is a threat, and a goal by Haven.
There's the answer for Skyridge as Haven puts the Falcons on the board.
I think this is going to be a strong battle between, attack on Skyridge and Barge. Like, this has been such a strong game. Like, Skyridge has had shots on goal, but Barge has been able to stop them. Like, she's got to have, like, at least, I've rough around 6 saves already.
I was thinking 5. Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot.
There. Like, so many saves.
Considering we're 10 minutes in.
Exactly.
Right?
10 minutes in. We only got 2 to 3. Insane game.
Back to the draw here. Kenzie, I had you explain this to me. Both players on the same side here. You want to...
Left-handed player, yep. So number 17 on Mountain Ridge, she was taking it in left hand. The sticks do have to stay the same way, but the body of the player can go on either side. So if you want to take it left hand, you go on the same side as your opponent. If you want to take it right hand, you go on the opposite side.
Mountain Ridge with it, trying to work up here. That a little tall. Captured by Haney. Abby with it, peeling back behind GLE. I tried to give that over with Shaw. Looking in front, too tall.
A little too tall for Mackey.
Yeah. Skyridge working to clear up.
Oh, a little bit of bounce.
Boy, it is hard to see that ball,
Annalise
isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Here comes McCurdy.
I think this is something like Mountain Ridge and Olympus had in common. They both have some tall players.
Yeah.
Like Annalise and Shaw, they're super tall. When they are playing any type of defense, it's hard for, some of these shorter players to see past. I mean, and you got like little Tess, she's like 5'2", so it's just super broad range.
I don't know if you caught Lone Peak boys.
Nope.
They probably had 4 or 5 players over 6'6".
Oh, I don't doubt it. Like,
and then they had several that, I don't know, 5'10", 5'11". The starting lineup was, it looked like an odd chart, right? Like just,
some tall fellas. Yeah.
The average averages out well, but
Haven with ball,
both ends of the spectrum. Is Haven working around right in front? Ooh, just wide.
I think Barge got a little tip of that, but it went out. It went out.
I tell you, it's hard. It's hard for me to see that. It's like when a goalie gets it and not. So I'm terrible.
It depends on our angle, honestly. So if we're wrong, no one come at us.
Well, tonight we can blame the sun because
it's brutal.
It's a doozy.
I mean, if you can see any of the coaches on the sideline, none of them can see unless they're wearing a hat.
Here's River. Flag up there.
Flag up, horizontal. Taking it to the 12, only having to clear the lane.
River, little juke coming back.
Nice pass to Haven.
A good feed, just a little tardy, and they missed that cut through the middle.
Mm-hmm. Another cut in the middle.
Yeah.
We got to have our eyes up, guys. We got to have our eyes up. Mountain Ridge isn't going to let anything slide by them.
Haven. Man, through half of that Sentinel defense.
Was that a shot?
Yeah. She had that little poke.
Oh, okay.
Skyridge settling in with possession.
Yep, Haven's going to take care of it down low. Annalise is stacked behind Lily to be able to have that second man defense.
Haven. Oh, nice move.
Nice dunk.
Flag here.
Yep, in the sphere, she'll be getting getting a free position shot.
This is what you don't want to give up if you're Mountain Ridge, right? I mean, yeah, River, Haven, 8 meters.
I mean, it's been made once. Another 8 meter can be made.
Kind of playing with fire here a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Haven coming in, bounce shot.
Push.
I was going to say, I lost where that went. I didn't see the net moved.
It bounced up over,
okay,
yeah.
All right.
But she also got pushed, so she'll be able to get another chance at that.
I'm telling you, it's
a doozy out there with that sun.
Haven again, straight away, bounce shot, goal.
Very nice.
Tied up at 2. 2 goals for Clark, 2 goals for Haven. $10:09 to go here in the first half. We talked about you don't want to give too many of those opportunities, and Haven's been able to convert twice.
Yep. Beautifully done. I mean, I think both goals are by Haven. Right?
Yes.
Yep. Well, both goals are by Haven. Both goals for Mountain Ridge are by Clark. So we know who the 2 top shooters have been so far on both sides. You know, you just got to realize, take account of that and make the changes where the changes need to be made.
Are you surprised that Anderson's not taking draws here for Mountain Ridge? I expected that coming in.
No. I think Tess is a talented, I'm pretty sure that's Tess.
Yeah.
Is a talented little draw taker, especially taking it in with that left hand, mixing it up, giving River something a little bit different.
And really, all I have to go off of is the semi where she was just so dominant. I thought, man, you've just got an advantage on the draw time after time after time.
Across the body, it's going to be going to red.
Tessa will start with it. Here comes Runya. Page looking in front, shot on the goal. Answer from Mountain Ridge. Runya to Mackey. And a timeout taken by Skyridge. Timeout Falcons. Mountain Ridge, a 2 seed with the lead. You're watching the 6A final only on KSLSports.com. Welcome back here to Zions Bank Stadium, 3-2. Mountain Ridge leading Skyridge. And we'll head to the draw here. Dane Stewart, Kenzie Christiansen with you.
Is it Tess up again against
It
River?
is.
Perfect.
Yep.
This will be fun. They challenge each other.
Yeah, Tess helping win that for Mountain Ridge. Runya coming up. Over with Clark. Haney. Mountain Ridge working around here. Patience.
Patience is a virtue, as everybody says, and they got it.
Yes, they do. It worked well for Olympus in the 5A. Why not?
Why not? Try it out
cut
here
there.
Nice coverage.
Mackey bringing it back out. Scooped up here by Claren. In case you're wondering, we're playing red lines today, if you can see them. Hard to tell where those zones are, and 8 and 12 meters. Curling around. Clark, boy, couldn't get the shot, still on it. Good defense there by Skyridge.
Tess looked like she was trying to pull a shooting space. Shooting space can't happen until the 12. So maybe she was just trying to fake a pass.
There's Mortensen. Yeah, that came up high, the flag there.
Mm-hmm.
The start for Tess. Again.
Mm-hmm.
Mortensen.
Gotta make sure we have all these girls locked off.
Little pause, looking for Mackey. That was deflected. Clark in traffic. The whistle there as it came loose. This will be Emery Clark.
Possibly third goal of the night.
I was going to say ideal situation for her. Wind up shot, goal. Hat trick for Emery in the state championship. Just in the first quarter.
Yeah. Well, we got 4 on the board. So we got 3 from Emery. And 1 from Mackey?
Correct.
Wow. Amazing little players out there.
Mackey, a senior, and Clark, the sophomore. And that's the thing about this Mountain Ridge roster. Got some youth on it.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about Anderson. She's a junior. Becca's a senior, right? But Runya's a senior as well. Mackey a senior. McLaren a junior. Shaw a junior. There's some youth coming back here for Mountain Ridge. It's off the draw. Skyridge has it. Gibson. Nearly gave it up. We'll get back on it.
Over to River.
River kind of caught the defense flat-footed, and a save by Becca. Becca with a long outlet. This ball trickling down, captured by Skyridge as Thompson had it working up here. River. Not much of an option there for River.
Well, I want to know who's got the double team and why they're not taking or who's got the 2 girls not taking advantage of that.
Yeah, they've continued to extend that defense, really trying to take away some of those dodges. Haven working through, and the goal.
Third goal.
Haven again.
Is that a hat trick for Miss Haven?
It is. I mean, if they're going to play defense that far out, right, you just got to get the edge, and then you got all sorts of room.
It. Yeah, she tucked it, rolled it in. Very good job by Haven. And Haven's a junior?
Haven is a junior. Yeah. River a senior.
What's Gibson?
Gibson is a senior. So's Cooper. McCurdy. Yeah, so some experience on this Skyridge roster. Talk about the only loss of the year was Park City, game 1. (17-4), and they haven't lost since. Skyridge winning the draw. River having some steam. Had that loose. Was trying to sell the shot there, but no buyers on that. It'll be Mountain Ridge possession. Mountain Ridge coming ahead. Clark.
Over Mackey.
Boy, yeah, I was going to say they had Runia right in front, and Page scores it. Boy, the defense kind of late to identify Runia there, running right through the middle, and she makes them pay for it.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of lack of communication on defense, possibly. You know, sometimes I wish we had mics to some of the players, like the captains and the refs, to hear what's going on in the field. You know, like what could it possibly be coming from versus just what we're seeing up here. Like, is it a lack of communication? Did someone say slide and nobody slid? Like, there's things like that you would love to know about.
Back to a 2-goal lead here for the Sentinels.
They're keeping Tess with draw.
It's been a good matchup for them.
Yeah, they've been challenging each other. Across the body. Skyridge will be taking it.
River will start with it. Looking up for Haven. She's been the initiator today.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a matchup zone look.
Mm-hmm. It's a zone backer, yeah. Oh.
River had that jarred loose. Boy, the hard hit there by Anderson.
Fans aren't sounding too happy, but she's going to be getting that ball and get a free position.
Here's River.
River's just got to have a little bit of finesse and power on her shot.
Coming in, River looking wide. And Mountain Ridge winning it. Man, a couple of those that Rivers had today, Kenzie, she just hasn't been able to find it yet.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily her fault because defense has deflected it. Becca has blocked it. Like, she's doing the best she can out there. All she can do is keep shooting, keep trying. Like, she can't give up that drive. That pass to Annalise.
Yeah, and I don't say that to be critical of the effort. The effort's been there.
Yeah, for sure.
And sometimes it's just a matter of time, right? Keep shooting.
Keep shooting, you'll get your shot.
Right. Law of averages, You
might just get a pass that goes into a goal. You just never know.
You never know. You never know. Saw that in our 4A semi. 4A final.
4A final. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I've been programmed this week. Here's Mortensen. Oh, nice move by Tessa.
Mm-hmm. 8 meter for position.
And this is that angle. Again, that sun setting. This is a hard position to be in for Eliza White.
Best of luck to her.
Yeah. Tessa coming in. Shot.
Saved.
Boy, even that.
Stop the clock.
Eliza kind of was looking around like, where is it? It is not easy lighting right now.
It certainly isn't. I mean, maybe by the time Becca gets over there, it might be a little more covered.
Tessa again. She'll show some patience. Right through. And that was stopped.
It was stopped.
Did I miss a flag? I thought I saw a flag.
There was a flag, but she was still able to get a shot off.
Okay. Given here to Mountain Ridge. Inside of 90 seconds left here in this first half. 5-3, Sentinels in the lead. Runya. Nice burst right to the middle, and the goal! Scored by Kiara Claren, the junior, pushing the lead up to 3. Shadows covering half the field here, and Becca almost out of it for the Mountain Ridge goal. There's still Eliza. She's still got a difficult angle over there. As we're inside of a minute to go, and Mountain Ridge will have it. Chance to add a little bit more here for the Sentinels. Runya. Give this back with Mortensen. And they'll swap here. Tessa. To the middle. Tessa on the dodge. That's saved by White. We'll close down that 5-hole. Did a nice job.
I mean, fun fact about White, she goes by E-Town. Not sure where that came from, but fun fact.
Countdown on here in the first half, and we've reached the midway point. 6-3, Mountain Ridge in the lead. You're watching the 6A Girls Lacrosse Final on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Start of the second half in the 6A Girls Final. Mountain Ridge, Skyridge, the Sentinels leading the Falcons 6-3. Dane Stewart, Kenzie Christiansen with you. Kenzie, I think we both thought Mountain Ridge had some offense to make this game interesting, but in my mind, it's been the defense that's been impressive. What have they done against River, especially to make things tough on her?
Yeah, no, I mean, they've had like those fast moves on, attack. I mean, awesome draw right now by River. And goal.
Hey.
Beautiful, seconds in.
We talk about law of averages. There it is. Keep shooting.
But yeah, sorry, to answer your question. Mountain Ridge has had some phenomenal defense, to say the least, for the majority of part of the time. They've been marking up. They've had backers. Becca's been outstanding with saves. They just had a lot of good things. Just like now, Skyridge has to bring that fire to be able to get...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I laughed at that. River had pretended to have a bowling ball and rolled it out her team, and her team fell over. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it made me laugh. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you, if you're Mountain Ridge, you got to feel good. The only player to score in the first half was Haven. She had all 3 goals. We talk about the job they did on River, and it's not like they were isolating her, right?
Exactly.
They made it tough shots and strong in goal, but no one else really got going for Skyridge either, and I think that balance, that support's important in a game like this.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with all that. And just keeping the energy and stamina on both sides of the field will make this game more interesting for everybody.
Mountain Ridge, look, it was a great first half for Emery Clark. Had 3 goals. Runya, Mackey, also with goals. Claren as well. As we switch ends of the field, this is Clark.
One-on-one.
Yeah, a little juke there. If you're Mountain Ridge, anything you try to build on based off what you saw in that first half? Oh, good feed and a goal.
It's keep doing exactly what they just did. Like, that's exactly what I was going to say. Keep with the feeds, keep with the cuts, keep.
Do we have the same thing?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Strike for strike, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. They like Mountain Ridge was like acting like they were on like surfboards, swimming out. I don't know. They made me laugh. I'm so sorry. But keeping with the energy and stamina of the cuts and the drives and having their head on a swivel is what's going to keep Mountain Ridge in the lead.
You know, the thing that I appreciate, I mean, even on that goal, Emery gets it.
Yes.
Kind of angle. It looked like she opened up a shot, but instead kind of takes it behind and then allows her teammate to come in, feeds Mackey for the finish. It's that unselfish play. I think we saw a lot of that in the first half from Mountain Ridge as well.
Yeah, of course, yes. They play as a team. They aren't individuals.
Here's Haven through traffic, ducking,
and a goal on that left
goal.
side hip. I mean, the Buchner sisters are not giving up. River started this half out with a fast goal in like the first, I want to say 5-10 seconds. And then here comes Haven. She was not letting any defender stop her. And all the defense was playing with their stick. She's tucking and diving around and just protecting her stick and getting a good shot off on that left hip.
Haven demonstrating the 5 Ds of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. She did all of those on that.
I've never heard that before, but
it's a movie line. It's a movie line.
I love that.
Have you ever seen Dodgeball?
No. I'm so bad at watching movies.
Oh, Kenzie.
I'm terrible with movies.
It's a good one.
I love that. I'm taking it, though.
It's old school. It's like my college days, I think. I don't know. It's worth it. Ben Stiller. I'll send you a clip tonight.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That'll be very helpful.
All right. We got a stoppage here.
Their goggles were knocked off. Ball's down live, picked up by Skyridge.
And, you know, Skyridge has had good energy. I mean, we talked early on, 5-10 minutes in, it felt like Becca had like 6 saves.
Nice
Here's
dodge.
Haven through traffic.
Nice
Saved by Becca.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy, Haven's down right now.
She's winded.
Back to her
Something's
feet.
happened.
Ooh, yeah, she does not feel good.
Oh, she got something to the stomach.
Kind of bent over there. She's trying to shake it off. Staying on here, Mountain Ridge. Sentinels starting with it. Looking up for Clark. That'll trickle out. Stay with the Sentinels. Clark will start it.
I mean, a happy moment for White. Like, she finally has some shade to see the field.
Right.
You know, Becca kind of feels what she felt first half. Now she's able to have the shade on her side.
You know, in a moment of sportsmanship on the other end, it's off your screen. We talked about Haven was not feeling good. Becca grabbed her water bottle, said, hey, Haven, need some water? I don't know if Haven asked for it or not, but good camaraderie there between the two sides.
I bet you Becca gave it to her. Becca's a sweetheart. She's a teddy bear at heart for sure.
Unless you're shooting at her.
Oh, yeah.
She is fierce.
She ain't no teddy bear. She's a grizzly bear.
She's been fantastic, both in the semis and tonight so far for Mountain Ridge.
Nice drive, nice block.
Here's Tessa.
I mean, defense is playing huge. 6 ups for any interceptions. Ready for all drives.
Runya playing down with Haney to X. Clark looking in front.
And nice goal.
Another assist for Emery Clark.
Is that by Morgan?
I think so. 3rd for Morgan tonight.
I mean, hopefully Skyridge is realizing who they're two. I can't with the sideline cheers. They're killing me. They're hilarious. Hopefully Skyridge is, really taking pointers on who is attacking the goal, who's doing the assist. And that's Emery and Morgan are like the top players right now on attack. So as long as defense steps up for Skyridge and utilizes that knowledge, they're going to have, a good fighting chance in this game.
Well, and the problem is that Emery started with 3 goals in the first half. So she's shown the ability to go and initiate offense, right, to take those shots. And now you've got to defend that. And her unselfish play to also find the open teammates, kind of like you're kind of danged if you do, danged if you don't right now.
I apologize. Yes, 100% agreed.
Another face-off. Another win for Mountain Ridge.
That was a beautiful draw.
Draw. My goodness. I just got to think Uno.
Nice pick up from River.
Yep.
A little bit of some pushing. River cuts possession.
I'm just getting ready for the boys lacrosse finals tomorrow. Yellow card here.
It's green. Delay a game. I don't think Tessa's ever had a green card before. She knows that she doesn't know that she does not need to leave the field. It's just a warning. If it happens again, green, yellow, then yellow.
Green card, delayed game warning.
This one giving up. Here comes Mountain Ridge.
Taking it low. She has an open lane, but she's being not being selfish and taking it back, looking for her teammates.
Yeah, boy, had Abby Shaw there, but recognizing, hey, we'll set something up. Yes, Aubrey.
Okay.
I was thinking Abby Haney.
Oh, okay. I understand. Nice little passing up top. Everybody's kind of moving in.
This is Haney.
Nice pass over to Emery.
Clark, keeping eyes up here. Over with Tessa. Help there defensively from Thompson.
I mean, River's tracking her tight.
Yeah.
Was able to get a hip on that.
Good defense there. I actually missed that last goal, so it's actually 8-5 the advantage here for Mountain Ridge. Here's Claren.
Sean wide.
Yeah. Backed up here.
Naki to Tess.
Now we're just kind of draining out some of the energy here.
Nice
the patience in front goal.
Nice.
Paige Runia with the goal for Mountain Ridge. 9-5.
Little bounce shot, a little like right between her legs, that 5-pole. Good look. I think that was Tessa that got the assist there. Great look on her. Like, even though it was defense there, the shooter was able to get a step ahead of that defense, get that ball handling, turn, and make a great goal.
Boy, how about the start to this second half for Mountain Ridge? 6-3 at the break. And while it's just been a 3-2 advantage, it feels like possession. It feels like a lot of things have just kind of tilted in favor of the Sentinels.
I would agree, yes.
Face-offs have certainly helped. Draws.
There you go. That. I think there was an early. It's going to Sentinels from the way it went. Oh, it looks like officials are going to be talking. Maybe see two different things.
Stopped here just inside of 19 to go.
Redraw.
Redo? Yeah.
Redraw.
That sun just getting ready to dip
I'm so excited
over the
for that to
mountains.
go away.
Yeah, me too. Controlled by Skyridge. No.
Hold. Going to, Skyridge.
Yep.
Number 4. Gibson.
Here's Haven. Haven right down the teeth. This Mountain Ridge defense still on our feet. Has a trio waiting for, looking in front. River.
Hold.
Yeah, call there. We'll set River up with free position here.
Center hash. I don't think she can ask for anything better.
She's had a couple of these opportunities.
Capitalize on this time and space.
It doesn't get a look. And I actually don't mind that.
Yeah.
A flag up here. And there we'll get the call.
Horizontal. Second inside. So we run it in.
I would here.
Gotta have good finesse shots.
Coming. Shot.
Sunk it.
Score. River with the goal.
Becca's weak side, that left side.
Second of the game for River. Talked about, law of averages, sticking with it, and that's starting to pay off here for the senior River Buchner.
Yep. If you missed us talking in the semifinals, Haven Buchner will be going to a D3 college, picking her career over lacrosse. She is, by quote by the coach, or maybe a teammate, a computer hacker. So she is very involved with computers and technology. She is an academic scholar, an all-state player in 2021, and then is in the running for, I believe, 2022 as well.
That's why I used Norton. I'm just teasing. I couldn't resist.
You're right.
Off the draw, controlled by the Sentinels. Runya up with Mackey. Finally a reprieve from the glare of the sun.
Hallelujah.
All players in the shade, including Becca on that south end.
Ball's dropped.
Gathered by Shaw. Through the defense. Shot. Save.
Right off the foot.
Kept here by Clark.
Got 17 minutes. 3-point differential. Sentinels are playing safe with having that 3 points up. Nice
Coming
little
away, River.
Back check by Haven, pick up by River.
Skyridge on the run.
You know you have a fast runner when they're running one-handed.
And look at how quick that Mountain Ridge defense was trying to get back. River.
Yep, shooting space. I believe she's going to the first inside.
I'm a big fan of stop the ball, right? But even in that, you have Annalise that's retreating. It is to get in defensive positioning at the 8. It's like, look, we want to take away the shooting area. And River kind of sticking with it, earns the free position here, but good defense there by Mountain Ridge.
Good block by Becca.
Yep.
In the
Call
sphere.
there. Keep it here.
So going to Gibson? Yes.
Yep. There's Brooklyn. Sending out with Cooper. Kaylee handing off. Haven had the 3 goals in the first, 1 goal here. Buchner is the only players to score for Skyridge. Looking in front. Gibson trying this shot and goal.
On that left side once more.
Brooklyn Gibson scoring number 35 on the year and pulling Skyridge to within 2.
I'm as happy I can see. I mean, you guys were probably seeing the zoomed-in version from the camera, but unfortunately, us up here above the stands, we got the sun right in our face, so we apologize if we did miss anything crucial. That was covered by the sun for us.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Whenever you have teams, we cover a lot of sports, whenever you have teams that have that star or stars in the case of Skyridge, you're getting big moments, semifinals, championships. It feels like it's the not the role players, but kind of the secondary, tertiary scorers come up in big moments that help, deliver a team. And for me, it was why I made that note. The Buchners, the only players to score prior to that goal from Gibson. Someone needed to stand up and to help provide some scoring assistance, and Brooklyn does so there.
Well, I see it as a pyramid. Like, you have your base of the full team, and then you have players build up from there. You have 1 or 2 stars sometimes a game.
You got a card here.
Yellow card. For something she said.
Haven?
Misconduct. Oh, no. Illegal check.
Oh, it's actually Tessa, who's on Mountain Ridge. My apologies.
It will be a whistle start, so hopefully they don't self-start like we saw in the 5A championships game.
I'm curious about this. They brought a chair to the state final for players off.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Really?
I've seen that quite a bit, yeah.
Okay. I'm still learning.
It's okay.
Here's River.
I mean, it's not typically a thing, but it's just kind of a nice gesture, I guess.
You have golf fans being like, but it's the longevity. It's the endurance.
Yeah.
Shooting space here. Haven. Drawing it. Man, this is, can pull to within 1 here. Haven. Shot goal.
No goal. Crease violation. I think the Sentinels were a little excited to hear that. They're roaring over here underneath the tent.
They should be, because I'll tell you, that goes in, and it just feels like Skyridge has
another step forward, yeah.
It's momentum, right? It's confidence coming for the number 1 team in the state, and you try to hold that off as long as you can whenever you're looking for that upset. Right in front, save made by Eliza.
Crease violation. Oh, crease violation by Skyridge. Ball will be going to Shaw back on the dot.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Well, I did see the defense there in front. I did not see the lines, so I'm not too surprised with that call.
Mackey.
Nice roll back. Stop by defense.
Whistle there.
I think it was for a butt check. It was she signed across the body check, or check in general, not necessarily across the body. Yeah, anyways, going to the 12.
It was man down for Mountain Ridge. They're back to even strength. Is Tessa coming back on? Coming around. Back with Mackey, and now to Mortensen. Oh, nice feed in front, and the goal scored by Mackey. Third of the half for Morgan, 4th in the game. And again, it's the unselfish play of Mountain Ridge.
Oh, yeah. No, the unselfish play, there's been the cuts, the drives. Tess tried to pull, it looked like a shooting space or something. She did a little fake, looked straight up, and passed it right over to Mackey. Beautifully done. And I'm amazed by this game. It's been so well. Skyridge was in the favored seat, where Mountain Ridge has stepped up and played an excellent game.
Back to the draw.
Redirected by Annalise. Picked up by Mountain Ridge.
This one trickling back. Kept in by Clark. Emery. The flag here.
And it's fair going to the hanging hash.
Emery's just such a complete player. We talk about her scoring, her vision, even the hustle there to keep that ball in and then to go capture it. Just does everything.
And her patience here. You know, she could have tried to run that in, but she played as a team. Made sure it was a safe shot if it was going to be a shot, and it wasn't.
Shaw sealed off by the defense of Vaughn. Tessa, patient here.
Oh, didn't use the screen. That was happening.
Gets around Haven. Shot. That was just high.
I would not want to be those cameramen back there. That is a scary spot to sit.
Yeah, I feel like that's a risky spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the boys' semis yesterday, they actually stopped while people were walking across.
Yep. That's normal.
Yeah, I've walked down there in warm-ups and things, and that's not a position I prefer to be in.
I've been behind goal, thought I was pretty hidden, helping out a goalie, and I got a side shot. I got it right to the chest.
Yeah.
It was, not lovely. Not lovely at all.
Call me soft or
I
chicken or whatever.
I don't care. I'll own it. Yeah, no, I'm scared. I don't want to be a goalie. I'm not suited up. I won't ever be suited up. They're in a scary situation.
Tessa here working down with Runya, back to Mortensen. So we approach 10 minutes left here in our 6A championship. 3-goal lead for Mountain Ridge. Looking for their first girls lacrosse championship. Oh, Tessa.
Nice.
Putting defenders on skates in the finish. First goal of the night for Tessa. It feels like we've called her name a ton, but that's her first goal.
Getting it in, yeah, because she's been a star here in the midfield. But she's been able to finally get, a good lane. And she created the lane herself. She pulled, defense towards her left, dodged back, went in right, got that lane, shot it off. And she had 3 defenders around her with their sticks up. She was able to break through that. And
it wasn't the first time that we've seen her make that move, right? She's been able to get that edge with her quickness.
Yep.
And now look, Anderson.
She's back.
To the dry. She's back. I mean, really kind of the chance to take a stranglehold of the game here.
Mm-hmm. It's good to have a handful of good draw takers so you can filter through them. Because you don't want, the other team getting used to something that your team is doing and being able to take advantage of that.
Sent back in the whistle here. Hold.
Going white.
Skyridge needing an answer. Inside of 10 to go. Haven. Took one up there. Card going to be shown.
Mm-hmm. Check to the head.
Yeah, Runya called on it. Mountain Ridge going man down here. Here's the moment for Skyridge, right? I mean, you've got an advantage. 2 minutes.
I think the smartest thing she could do is do a draw, those 2 defenders in front of her, and possibly dump it over to Gibson. Oh, yep, open play.
I'm trying that with Cooper. It was defended. River trying to come around right in front. River. There's just not a lot of room for her. I mean, she was just looking for where to place that shot, and Becca had it.
Yeah, Becca was chasing that well. Had a lot of movement with the... Was that River? With River to be able to block that.
Yeah, River coming right back. In front. Haven. Looking for a shot. Saves.
Saved by Becca.
Becca. End to end here, looking up. That
Nice.
found his way through to Clark. Boy, speed here from Thompson trying to get back. Clark, little jump step. Back to X. Whistle here.
Just going to the 12. 3 seconds. Okay.
This will be clearing.
Nice way to make the defense move.
Mortensen.
Was able to get blocked off.
Back with Clark. Inside of 8 to go. Emery.
Both teams hit equal strength.
Call there is Mountain Ridge able to kill off the penalty.
Free position to Emery Clark.
She's looking at one of her teammates. Nice. Way to pull back.
Ooh, good move by River. Let's take check there. Boy, Mountain Ridge, they're just really flocking to the ball defensively, making it tough.
Even looking down on the, defensive side for Mountain Ridge, you see more red than white at the moment.
Yeah, they have 5 players back. I mean, it's just everyone's bought in on defense and on pressure today for the Sentinels. Cooper there met a teammate, still with it.
Fun to hug.
Yeah.
She's a little love.
Here's Haven. Well, look, you got 4 defenders right around the cage, and your outlet has a defender marking them. It's just been that kind of a night.
Shooting space. River will be getting another free position shot. She's got to be fast and have a fast placement.
River coming in, shot, saved.
Hey, bad backup.
Able to get the rebound. River still with it. Out of Haven. Haven, the shot on the goal.
Is that Haven's 4th goal of the night?
It
Sounds
is
about right.
Haven's 5th.
5th. Even better.
5 for Haven, 2 for River. 7 of the 8 coming from the Buchners.
And then one from Gibson.
Yep.
Best-selling high school basketball on the market, and is also the official ball of the NBA and NCAA March Madness. Learn more at wilson.com.
Timeout. Taken by Mountain Ridge. 11-8. The Sentinels. 6 minutes away from a state championship. Welcome back. Inside of 6 minutes to go here. Skyridge refusing to go away. It is Anderson and River here at the draw. A number 1 seed Skyridge Falcons on a 17-game winning streak, trying to cap off a state championship, and they control it.
I honestly thought Tess had that, but Gibson was able to get her stick ahead and capture that ball.
Looking in front for River. That didn't make its way through the call there in Sphere.
Sphere is not a call for the boys, right?
No.
This is how much I don't know boys, so never will you see me saying anything about boys games.
Here's River straight away. Coming in, shot,
and
goal. River Buechner with her third, and it's down to a 2-goal deficit.
2 goals, 5 minutes.
This is doable.
It is doable.
Goal 81 for River this year.
Wow.
There you go.
That's amazing.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. In this is her 19th game. 81 goals in 19 games.
Wow.
Just for perspective.
Good for her.
Got a little Rocky going on in the background. You ready for a fun fact? You've dropped fun facts all week. You ready for a fun fact?
Oh, I'm ready for a fun fact.
When I need to go for a drive, there's no better soundtrack than Rocky 4.
All right.
That is a fun fact. Off the draw, Skyridge with possession.
I'm happy that's a fun fact. I'm happy I'm learning you more and more.
Give it a try sometime. I'm telling you, you won't go wrong. Rocky 4 soundtrack when you just need a good drive. All right, River. I mean, you just keep attacking the cage here, right? Mm-hmm. Try it in the sphere. I mean, there's
cross the bodies, holds.
It's really probably been their best offense just because of how intense Mountain Ridge has been defensively. Haven working through traffic, flag up here.
Becca was able to stop it.
Oh, because she got the shot.
She got the shot, yep, but no interference.
Ground ball. Mountain Ridge will have it. Mortensen showcasing her speed and now patience. Here's Shaw. Final 4. Tessa. Hard close out there by Thompson. And the whistle. Ooh, going to be a costly one.
Mm-hmm, yellow card.
Thompson here having to come off. Skyridge will be man down, trailing by 2 for the next 2. Need their defense come up with big plays. I mean, if you're Mountain Ridge, do you attack here, or is the clock more valuable, Kenzie?
Clock, probably. I would say clock.
And they just gave it up. Here's River. Mountain Ridge trying to race back defensively. Haven with it.
I mean, so many red is in front. So many red jerseys are in front of her.
Haven trying to come to the middle. Haven lays it off. Look how far they push out McCurdy on that. She picked that up right in front of the cage, and next thing you know, she's 12 meters away.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're pushing her out.
And good rides for this Mountain Ridge defense. River running through it. River. Ground shot saved by Becca.
Okay.
Talk about what they did to McCurdy. Same thing to River, especially taking away the shots right in front of the cage, right? Mm-hmm. Push them, angle, let Becca kind of track that, use the post and the angle to help defend it.
Yeah, and also like the defense down there has been talking very well.
Yeah.
I see them like pointing to each other, pointing for each other to take another girl. There's just strong communication.
Here's Haven. And they are locking up River. Haven here knocked down. We play on.
Mm-hmm.
Able to regather. Looking in for River. Continuing to play here.
Mm-hmm. Across the body. Going to red.
A couple times where I feel like Skyridge maybe expecting a call and not getting one.
Exactly. Yeah, no, they were definitely expecting stuff there. Just because it looks bad doesn't mean it's necessarily bad.
Inside of 2 minutes. Mountain Ridge. And back to even strength here. In the sphere.
She was hanging, so I saw her intention. That would have been a good check. She was just way too close to the body.
Skyridge trying to throw pressure at it. Trying to win this. Falcons nearly had it. Thompson trying to get it. And there's the whistle. Skyridge will have it. Stop the clock here. Oh, yellow card
Green,
here
yellow.
being shown.
Green, yellow.
Oh, okay.
Failure to move 4 away.
Man, how do you see that green?
I just guess I have an eye for it.
Good eyes. Someone needs
And
their,
I knew what they were calling.
I was going to say someone needs their carrots, although not tonight. It's churros, so.
And Cheerios and Skittles.
Yeah.
Don't forget to wash it down with Dr. Pepper.
That's the dinner of champions right there.
Champs.
There's a great line from The Simpsons. I'll have to tell it to you off air.
Cool.
It's a family program. I'll have to peel this back, and that clock ticking away. Final minute. Skyridge, no time to waste. Isn't that a ball?
No, it's a mouth guard.
Oh, thank you. River. I was so confused.
I think it's a mouth. Oh, it was
Trying
a
to
butt.
work
It was
in
a
front.
butt.
It was a what?
The butt to her stick. The rubber piece at the bottom of the stick is on the butt.
Okay. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, big moment here. Trailing by 2, free position. River will start it. Coming in. River looking for the shot off the post. And Mountain Ridge wins it.
30 seconds to go. Clock is counting down. I would take my sweet time getting to the other side of the field. Oh.
They did stop it with 25. It's a strong start from Mountain Ridge. Emery Clark brought the offense. Anderson brought the defense all game long, as did the entire Sentinel roster, as they shut down 2 of the most prolific scorers in 5A. The Mountain Ridge Sentinels have captured the 6A state championship over Skyridge 11-9.
That's a hard lose for Skyridge, as they had won, the Sentinels earlier this year. But it was a well-fought game. Mountain Ridge was able to step ahead by a couple points, and that's just huge congratulations on them. Like, Becca played an amazing game. We had great people on draw with Shaw and Tessa. We had great shot control with, I can't think of her name, Little Blondie. Got the first 2 goals.
Clark?
Oh my gosh, thank you. Clark had amazing shots on goal. They all played smart. They kept the ball safe. They kept each other safe and had a remarkable game.
It's going to be a frustrating end for Skyridge. Mentioned the number 1 seed. They had dominated all year long. I know, game 1 lost against Park City, but everyone else, it just felt like it was Skyridge and everybody, right?
Yes.
And,
yes.
I think expectations of them coming in, being able to deliver, the Buchners 8 of the 9 goals coming from Haven and River. 5 for Haven, 3 for River. But, man, the Mountain Ridge defense, I love the way that you capture that because it was every aspect. There was not a weak area today for Mountain Ridge.
No, there was not.
Strong on the draws, strong between the pipes. The defense took everything away in the middle. I mean,
And
how
look
many
at their sportsmanship.
Right.
Haven's having a hard moment, and our teammates, teammates from or people from the other team are coming up and, giving her hugs, telling her probably great game. This is just great sportsmanship to come and check on the other team. She had fallen down, not from injury, but just from being upset since the beginning of the end of the game. So, yeah.
Great tournament. Fantastic tournament and a fantastic season for both these two sides. But today it was Mountain Ridge. Your 6A state champion, Mountain Ridge Sentinels. Player of the game, Kenzie. Good luck.
Thank you. Oh my lordy, what was her name? Little
Clark.
Okay, Emery Clark. I would say was my, is my player of the game. She had the first goal, which was beautiful. Had the second goal, even more beautiful. She was driven the whole time. She played as a team. She had, very strong individual skill set. But I think the biggest thing there is that she plays so strongly as a team and looks for those assists just as much as she looks for the goal.
We want to thank you for joining us. What a great day of championship action here on KSLSports.com. Reminder, we'll have the boys coming up tomorrow. But congratulations to all of the finalists, Bear River in 4A, Olympus in 5A, and Mountain Ridge in 6A, your state champions. For Tino Psyche, Kenzie Christiansen, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us so much. We've appreciated you following us here with Girls Lacrosse here in 2022. We can't wait to be back next year right here on KSLSports.com. Good night, everybody.